What's on the shelf?
Hello guys, but most importantly, hey Aaron, this video is for you. I wanted to address some of the problems you had with my video. Mostly some of the things you said were incorrect or inaccurate, which Aaron, I'm going to be straight up with you. A lot of these things were inaccurate. The Shalisa situation, the hydrium thing, and the Billy Bob's thing were inaccurate because, well, there either wasn't enough information out there about them, or because, the only information out there about them was stuff that you've clarified as inaccurate. So, with that in mind, I'm only going to address things that were incorrect in the video. So you had a big problem with me calling you a racist, which I'm not going to address that, because I'm only going to address things that were wrong. And that's not wrong, because you are. So the first thing I'll address, and also, you've got a little bit of an obsession with my mustache, and you seem to think that I was 2 years old in 2012 or 2013, which is not the case. I am a grown adult man with, I'm 26, dude. I'm not 12, okay? I know my mustache that you hate may make you think otherwise, but no, I'm not. I'm not that young, okay? I'm not a fetus, as you would call some other people that call you out on your BS. But thank you for responding to the video anyway, even if it wasn't, the nicest. That's one of my main problems with it, is that it was very... I feel like you could have corrected me on some of these things a little bit nicer, Like, just because I thought that the hydrium canister exploding was caused by hydrogen embrittlement, which multiple sources on the internet believe to be the case, you proceeded to call me an asshole and a douchebag and a little shit, just because I said that hydrogen embrittlement is what caused it. You could have said, hey man, that's not actually what caused the blast. Here's what actually caused it. Thank you for looking into it and showing interest though. But no, you called me a bunch of names. And that's just not cool, man. And I admit I got that wrong, but that's the information that was out there. That's the official information that was out there from the Orlando Fire Department that was published. So yeah, I'm gonna say that's what happened, because that's what the document said, okay? Jeez. And another thing, the next thing, I guess, is the Shalisa claim that I made, which, one, I did not make a claim, Aaron. I just showed a clip that you yourself were talking in and said, there's the clip. Here's how old they were at the time it happened. So it's a little weird. That's all I said, Aaron. I didn't say you did anything. I didn't say anything like that. I just said it's a little weird. That's all I said. And you cleared that perfectly. There was no statement online about that. No one has ever asked you about that. You've never spoken about that. So yeah, thank you for clearing that up. Now we know, what actually happened with the prom thing, and that it wasn't creepy, because you cleared that up. So that's all you had to do, Aaron, was you had to just... you could have been nice about this, man. I thought I was pretty nice, okay? In the video, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. Another thing, the final thing I'm going to address, well, not the final thing I'm going to address, the final inaccuracy I'm going to address, is the Billy Bob's thing. What I mentioned in the video, I said that you repaired the robots and you refused payment, which in my mind makes you seem like a freaking mensch, You know, like that seems like around where I'm from, that would be just a nice thing to do. It's like, don't worry about it. I'll do it for free, you know? Like, don't worry about it. We're pals here. I'll just do it for free. You know, so I thought that made you sound pretty good. Even if it wasn't accurate, you know, if someone said that about me, I'd be like, yeah, I refuse payment because I'm just that nice of a guy, you know? But you got really pissed off about that. And, like, thank you for explaining that incident too, because I couldn't find anywhere else online that was explained, you know? So thank you for explaining that and clarifying what actually happened. And, you know, I did also think it was funny that in your video you said you didn't want to speak ill of the dead when talking about Rex Donahue, but then you went on to do a very, like, stereotypical impersonation of him as, like, some backwoods hillbilly. Which that hurts coming from a backwoods hillbilly like myself. But, oh, and another thing, Aaron, I'm not a frustrated performer, okay? Obviously, you have never heard of something on YouTube called an end card. That's the thing that plays at the end of the video where your links come up on screen. And I like to put another little video down there in the corner to kind of hold people's interest. And this time I just put in a clip that, you know, I was singing while I was recording because my air conditioner was on. I didn't want to turn it off because I didn't want to roast inside my office with the door closed. So I left it on and I was waiting for it to, you know, automatically go off. And so I was sitting there waiting and I said, well, I'll just pass the time by singing this song. And I recorded it all, and then I listened to it when I was editing. I'm like, oh, it's pretty good. And I just put it in there. Is that such a bad thing? I'm not a frustrated performer, Aaron. Singing and music were my first passion. I was a singer and a musician for a very long time before I started making content and videos and video editing and, you know, doing creative stuff. That was my first love. And, you know, I would love to come join you at Volo. I really would love to get up there on stage and sing with you, you know, and put our differences aside over a song. But, Aaron, I can't just fly to the Volo Museum on a whim. I'm not rich. Just like I can't bet $1 million on if your hydrium steaks are as good as you say they are. I don't have $1 million just laying around to do that. Do you? Do you just have $1 million laying around? But anyway, that's kind of all I got, Aaron. I'm sorry for the few inaccuracies, the few things I got wrong. But, you know, I'll stand my ground on the other stuff that I think you're a racist and a homophobe and I think you're a little crazy. But aren't we all a little crazy, Aaron? But anyway, thanks for making the Rock-Afire explosion. Love those guys. I've really got nothing else to say to you. Hopefully this squashes the beef a little bit. I'm working on a video about the Rock-Afire Mafia, which I had no idea about until I put this video out and a bunch of people in the comments were telling me about the Rock-Afire Mafia. And you even mentioned in your response video the Rock-Afire Mafia. And turns out those dudes are pieces of shit. So I think I'm going to make a video about them. But we'll see. I've got to go through all the resources and all of the stuff I've been sent by people who've watched my video and see if there's really enough there to make a full video about. But yeah, Aaron, I just wanted to make this quick response to you and tell you that, oh, and also you can't talk to my wife, okay? That was the weirdest part of your response video, is when you said, you have a wife and she lets you have that mustache? And then you said, can I talk to your wife? No, you can't talk to my wife. Why would I let you talk to my wife? What? Anyway, Aaron, I have nothing else to say to you, man. I wish you the best, and I hope the Volo show goes well. I would love to be there, because, again, I've got a lot of experience performing and singing. I would love to be on stage with you. But you gotta pay for my flight, man. I'm not just gonna do it. Because I got mouths to feed here, bro. So, yeah. Enjoy Volo. Enjoy your day. And tell your wife I said hi.
What's on the shelf? 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 What's on the shelf?